Hello, and thank you for joining us for the Blount County Waste Disposal 101 seminar. My name is Brittany, and I'm the Executive Director of Keep Blount Beautiful. If you are not familiar with Keep Blount Beautiful, we are a community improvement nonprofit that focuses on litter prevention, waste disposal, and beautification. Our mission is to encourage and educate Blount County residents to take action to improve and beautify their community. So the reason behind this seminar is just that. We want to provide an education opportunity to you all on the services Blount County and other organizations offer in terms of waste disposal. Recycling can be really tricky, but it's also very important. So the goal of this seminar is to communicate all things recycling and waste disposal to you all to eliminate any confusion and make sure that waste is properly disposed of so recycling can increase. Some of the topics we're going to cover in this presentation are what, where, and how to recycle, household hazardous waste, garbage pickup, and services such as the Blount County Landfill and the Blount County Convenience Center. Please note that the information in this seminar applies to Blount County only, and recycling and waste disposal in different counties may be different. Also, please note that all of the information in this presentation can be found on our website. It's available for you to reference at any time, and I will guide you through the resources on our website at the end of the presentation. So with that, I think we can go ahead and get started. I have organized this presentation into three main categories: recycling, household hazardous waste, and garbage. We're going to go ahead and start with recycling, specifically what can be recycled. Accepted items for recycling in Blount County. To break it down simply, we can recycle these three items in Blount County. Those items are paper and cardboard, metal cans, and rigid plastic. These accepted items are the same whether you live in Alcoa, Maryville, or Blount County. We're going to go ahead and start with paper and cardboard. That includes newspaper, mixed paper, paperboard, and corrugated cardboard. Mixed paper includes many things, including office paper, junk mail, paper bags, magazines, notebook paper. Paperboard would include food or item packaging, paper towel rolls, or paper egg cartons. And corrugated cardboard includes delivery boxes and moving boxes. Corrugated cardboard is just the cardboard that has three layers, the two outer layers and the wavy inner layer. Non-corrugated cardboard would just be paperboard. A few things to note about paper recycling. Paper or cardboard cannot be wet or soiled when being placed in the recycling bin, and shredded paper is also accepted and it does not need to be bagged. Moving on to metal cans. When we say metal cans, we only mean aluminum cans and steel cans. We're going to get into where you can take scrap metal later, but in terms of household recycling, this is the only accepted metal. Just a note about metal recycling: it should be washed out before being placed into the recycling bin. And the third item is rigid plastic. Rigid plastic is basically plastic that cannot be easily crumpled into a ball with your hand. This would include any bottles, food or item packaging, any containers. Examples of this would be water or soda bottles, soap bottles, clamshell containers, as long as they're washed out, yogurt cups, shampoo bottles, or any other rigid plastic containers or packaging. Unaccepted plastic is any non-rigid plastic. So we're talking about bags, films, and wraps. Examples of this unaccepted plastic includes grocery bags, bread bags, produce bags, plastic wrap, or Ziploc bags. Just like metal cans, plastic containers and bottles and packaging should be rinsed out before being put in the recycling bin. So now that we've talked about what's accepted for recycling, we're going to go over some materials that are not accepted. The first being food waste or food soiled items. The most common food soiled item is pizza boxes. If you notice the top of the box is completely free of grease, you can rip that off and recycle it. But if there is grease on it, you're going to have to throw it away. No wet or soiled items in general. No disposable utensils or straws. No plastic films, bags, wraps, or bubble wraps, so the non-rigid plastic. No food wrappers. This includes chip bags, granola bar wrappers, or candy wrappers. These have a polyester film called Mylar in them that is not recyclable. No aluminum foil or pans. No waxed cartons, cups, or containers. This includes coffee cups, milk or juice cartons, and takeout containers. No styrofoam, no glass, and no household hazardous waste, tires, yard waste, electronics, or garbage should be put into the recycling bin. So here are these two lists. You can see them again. Once again, paper and cardboard, metal cans, and rigid plastic are the accepted recycling. The list on the right is unaccepted. The most confusing thing about recycling is probably that it is not uniform across cities and states. So you might wonder why certain items are not recyclable in Blount County and are in other areas, or vice versa. Basically, in order to accept something for recycling, we need the technology to be able to recycle the material, and someone must want to buy the processed material. It really comes down to the fact that every recycling facility has different machinery and resources to recycle different items. In Blount County, our recycling facility is West Rock Recycling in Knoxville, and they are only able to accept the items we just went over. Anything else would be recycling contamination. So now that we've talked about what we can recycle, we're going to go over where we can recycle, and we're going to start with the city of Alcoa. The City of Alcoa Recycling is managed by City of Alcoa Sanitation and Recycling, located in the City of Alcoa Service Center. The City of Alcoa provides curbside pickup for recycling. Your first cart is provided to you, and additional carts can be purchased for $45. You can visit the residential recycling page at cityofalcoa-tn.gov for specific information on recycling bins and the schedule for your area. Recycling in Maryville is managed by City of Maryville Sanitation. There are 2 recycling centers offered to residents. The first is 715 Best Street by Sandy Springs Park, and the second is on Highway 321 across from the Blount Memorial Hospital next to Thompson Brown House. Both of these centers are open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 7, and I have their phone number there if you have any questions. Both of these centers are available to Maryville residents only. Please do not leave recycling after hours, and the recycling bins are single stream. We'll talk a little bit more about single stream recycling later. Next is the Blount County Recycling Center. This is an excellent resource to Blount County that opened in December of 2017. The Blount County Recycling Center accepts recycling from City of Alcoa, City of Maryville, and Blount County residents. Please note that the center is open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And they are located at 331 Levi Street in Maryville. That's off of MacArthur Road next to the Blount County Operations Center. The Blount County Convenience Center offers a variety of things. They have a bin for newspaper, a bin for corrugated cardboard, and a bin for single stream. They also accept household hazardous waste, oil-based paint, and 4-foot and 8-foot fluorescent bulbs. Please note that the center does not accept trash, recycling, and hazardous waste only. And I'm just going to go through some pictures in case nobody has seen the Blount County Recycling Center before. Here you see the 3 bins, starting from the left to the right: corrugated cardboard bin, single stream recycling bin, and the newspaper bin. Here are some pictures of the cardboard bin. The cardboard bin has a compactor in it, so you do not necessarily have to break down your boxes. These are some pictures of the single stream bin. This has a compactor in it as well, and it would accept paper, metal cans, and rigid plastic. And lastly, we have the newspaper bin that accepts newspaper only. Now we're going to talk about other items for recycling. Alcoa Curbside Pickup and the Maryville and Blount County Convenience Centers are for general household recycling, the paper, cardboard, metal cans, and rigid plastic. But there are a few other things we can recycle. First being scrap metal. The Alcoa Maryville Blount County landfill accepts scrap metal, as well as Blount County Iron and Metal, BCS Computer Recycling in Knoxville, and the UT Office of Sustainability Public Drop-Off. I will discuss the public drop-off in more details in the next slide. And tires can be taken to the Alcoa Maryville Blount County landfill. Please note that you'll need to contact the landfill for specific pricing for different kinds of tires. Plastic bags. So as we covered earlier, we cannot recycle plastic bags, films, or wraps in our normal recycling bins. However, plastic grocery bags can be taken back to the store and placed in one of the recycling bins at the front of the store. And the UT Office of Sustainability Public Drop-Off will accept plastic bags along with any bubble wrap, plastic film, or plastic wrap. So I want to briefly talk about the UT Office of Sustainability Public Drop-Off because it's an excellent resource for these hard to recycle items. It's open to anyone who wants to use it. It's not limited to Knoxville residents, and it's open 24/7. They accept cardboard, paper, metal cans, and rigid plastic. So the same things that we will take in Blount County. However, it's not single stream. So note that you will need to separate those materials. They accept scrap metal, plastic film, and plastic bags that we just talked about. And they also accept batteries and electronics, which we will get into later. Now we are going to move on to how to recycle. Recycling should be clean and dry. Recycling should be removed from the bag before being put into a convenience center bin. Recycling does not need to be sorted, and it is important to know what goes into the recycling bin beforehand to prevent recycling contamination. So please ask an attendant for help or utilize any signage or flyers offered by the recycling center, or call Keep Blount Beautiful if you have any questions about what should go in the bins. Single stream recycling. All recycling in Blount County is single stream with the exception of the newspaper bin at the Blount County Convenience Center. Single stream recycling eliminates the need to sort recycling by material. So you don't have to sort out your paper from your plastic from your metal. It makes it a lot easier to recycle. And materials are mixed together in the collection bin and sorted later at the processing facility, which would be West Rock Recycling. Recycling contamination. Contamination happens when the wrong item is put in the recycling bin or an item is not properly cleaned or is food soiled. If a bin is contaminated, it makes for a lot of extra time and work to sort the wrong items out at the recycling facility. Food soiled items can get on other perfectly clean items, such as coffee spilling out onto clean paper. If a bin is too contaminated, it can result in the whole bin being rejected and being sent back to the landfill. Plastic bags are possibly the worst contaminator of all. They clog machines at the recycling facility and take a lot of time to sort out. It's really important that we don't put these in our recycling bins. It's also important to avoid something we call wishful recycling. This is basically putting something in the recycling bin because it looks like it could be recycled. You hope it will be, or you just don't know if it can be. It's better to only recycle what's allowed in Blount County, even if you're disappointed or you don't know, because contamination causes a lot of harm. So if you have any questions, once again, contact Keep Blount Beautiful, check our website, or ask a recycling attendant. So something a lot of you probably wonder is where your recycling goes after you put it in the recycling bin. After you dispose of your recycling, whether it's at a convenience center or on your curbside, it's picked up by Waste Connections. Waste Connections is contracted by Alcoa, Maryville, and Blount County. Recycling is sent to West Rock Recycling in Knoxville to be sorted, cleaned, and processed. The recycling that is processed at West Rock is currently sold to the following companies: Any paper or cardboard actually stays at West Rock. They have a company that makes boxes and things like that out of paper. Steel goes to Gerdau Ameristeel in Knoxville. Aluminum cans go to Arconic in Alcoa. And our plastic goes to Mohawk Flooring in Georgia. So now that we've covered recycling in Blount County, we're going to go over another important type of solid waste, and that is household hazardous waste. Household hazardous waste is any leftover or unused household product that is flammable, corrosive, reactive, or toxic. Household hazardous waste should be properly disposed of so it does not contaminate our environment. And first, we are going to talk about the household hazardous waste that is accepted at the Blount County Recycling Center. The household hazardous waste facility at the Blount County Recycling Center has been open since 2018. It has replaced the annual collection event provided by TDEC each year that was often at the Blount County Courthouse. So now you do not need to save up your household hazardous waste for that one event each year. You can take it to the recycling center year round. Accepted household hazardous waste at the Blount County Recycling Center includes automotive and marine products. They will accept oil and fuel additives, grease and rust solvents, naval jelly, carburetor and fuel injector cleaners, starter fluids, body putty, antifreeze and coolant, and gasoline. Home lawn and garden products. They will accept pesticides, fertilizers, and wood preservatives. Home maintenance and improvement products. They will accept strippers and thinners, adhesives, driveway sealant, roofing tar, and wallpaper remover. Other items that they will accept include household cleaning products, pool chemicals, photo processing chemicals, aerosols and compressed gas, mercury thermostats and thermometers, needles and sharps, as long as they are in a puncture-proof container, fluorescent tubes, 4 foot and 8 foot long, and oil-based paint and spray paint. Please note that no other light bulbs besides the 4 foot and 8 foot fluorescent tubes are accepted. And please also note that latex paint is not accepted. Unaccepted household hazardous waste at the Blount County Recycling Center includes anything medical or biological, dead animals, waste from a doctor's office, clinic, or vet. No fireworks, gunpowder, ammunition, or military ordnance. No smoke detectors or radium paint, and no automotive gas tanks, empty containers of any kind, latex paint, electronics, alkaline batteries, and no waste from businesses or institutions, including schools, hospitals, contractors, or agribusiness. So this is household waste only. A common question that we get is about the disposal of paint. So latex or water-based paint should be dried out and thrown away in the trash. And oil-based paint is hazardous and cannot be dried out. So the Blount County Recycling Center will accept that paint and spray paint. Here's just a picture of the household hazardous waste facility at the Blount County Recycling Center. And here is the area where you will take any fluorescent tubes or oil-based paint. There's lots of signage everywhere, so it should be easy to find. Household hazardous waste, other disposal options. So this is for household hazardous waste that is not accepted at the Blount County Recycling Center. There's going to be a lot of contact information on these slides. Please note that all of this information is also on our website to be referenced at any time. We're going to start with electronics. Electronics can be taken to the Alcoa Maryville Blount County landfill. They will accept computers only, and this is free of charge. The City of Alcoa Service Center is for City of Alcoa residents only. BCS Computer Recycling in Knoxville, Best Buy in Knoxville, and the UT Office of Sustainability Public Drop-Off. Note that they do not take CRT TVs or cracked TVs. Appliances can be taken to the Alcoa Maryville Blount County landfill or Blount County Iron and Metal, and each of these places should be contacted for any pricing information. Batteries can be taken to Batteries Plus Bulbs. They will take lead acid, so batteries from cars, trucks, or boats, nickel cadmium, which are rechargeable batteries, nickel metal hydride, batteries in emergency lights or flashlights, lithium ion and lithium polymer, batteries from cell phones, laptops. Household batteries includes those from remotes, flashlights, toys, or game controllers. Specialty batteries includes those from watches, key fobs, and hearing aids. Batteries Plus Bulbs should be contacted for any pricing information. Blount County Iron and Metal will also accept lead acid, nickel cadmium, and lithium ion batteries. And the UT Office of Sustainability Public Drop-Off will take lithium ion, rechargeable, sealed lead acid, cell phone, computer, single-use, alkaline, car, and button batteries. Lowe's Home Improvement will take household batteries and lithium ion batteries, and the Home Depot will take lithium ion batteries. These lists are straight from each business or organization's website and are up to date, but please contact each business for pricing information. Moving on to light bulbs. Batteries Plus Bulbs will take light bulbs as well. They take LED, compact fluorescent bulbs, incandescent, circular fluorescent, fluorescent tubes, U-bend fluorescent, ballasts, plastic coated and shatter shield, germicidal and UV lamps, mercury vapor, cold cathode, halogen, metal halide, and high pressure sodium. The Blount County Recycling Center takes 4-foot and 8-foot fluorescent tubes for free. Lowe's Home Improvement will take compact fluorescent bulbs, fluorescent tubes, and LED lights. The Home Depot will take compact fluorescent bulbs and LED lights. Once again, these lists are straight from each business or organization's website and are up to date. Please contact each business for pricing information with the exception of the Blount County Recycling Center. Used oil can be taken to the Blount County Recycling Center, the City of Alcoa Service Center, City of Alcoa residents only, and any auto parts retailers, including AutoZone, O'Reilly Auto Parts, or Tractor Supply Company. Some other items for disposal include medications and drugs, which can be taken to the Blount County Justice Center. They have a 24-hour drop box. Printer ink can be taken to Office Depot, and we have a location in Alcoa. And propane tanks can be taken to the Alcoa Maryville Blount County landfill. I want to briefly go over the City of Alcoa Service Center because it's a great resource for Alcoa residents. I have their contact information here. In terms of electronic recycling, they will take desktop and laptop computers, cables, wires, and switches, modems, controllers, and CD-ROMs, printed circuit boards, medical equipment, TV equipment. They do not take TVs and they do not take microwaves. The City of Alcoa waste oil tank is available 24/7. It's at the corner of Edison and Springbrook and has no cost. So that concludes household hazardous waste disposal in Blount County. Now we are going to move on to garbage disposal. And we're going to start again with the City of Alcoa. Trash in Alcoa is managed by City of Alcoa Sanitation and Recycling. The City of Alcoa offers curbside trash pickup along with curbside recycling. Brush and bulky waste pickup is included. And you can visit the Sanitation and Recycling Services page at cityofalcoa-tn.gov for specific information on getting a bin and the schedule for your area. Your first cart is provided to you, and additional carts can be purchased for $45. trash in Maryville is managed by City of Maryville Sanitation. They offer curbside trash pickup. There is a one-time $70 fee for bin maintenance, and brush and bulky waste pickup is included. You can visit the Department of Sanitation page at maryvillegov.com for specific information on your bin and schedules. In Blount County, there are many trash companies that service your area. Blount County does not provide curbside pickup, but there are these companies that will do that for you. It's really up to you and your family which service is going to work best. As you can see here, there's a list of some pretty good options. Blount County Garbage Service and Heaton's Garbage Service also provides curbside recycling. Additionally, Carl's Garbage Service, Phillips Garbage Service, Waste Connections, Smith Recycling and Garbage, B&B Garbage Service, Townsend Garbage Service, and Hoots Garbage Service. If you choose not to have curbside pickup, the landfill has a trash convenience bin that you can take your trash there yourself. Please contact the landfill for pricing information. So just some more information on the Alcoa, Maryville, Blount County landfill. All trash in Alcoa, Maryville, and Blount County goes to this landfill, and your trash service picks up your curbside bin, brings it to the landfill where it's buried. Our landfill has been around for 47 years, so since 1974. We have about 50 to 60 years left on our landfill, so it's really important that we recycle and do all those things to ensure less waste goes into the landfill. The landfill is located on Long Powers Road in Friendsville. They are open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 5:15, and I have their phone number there if you have any questions about pricing or what they accept. The landfill will take scrap metal, tires, propane tanks, appliances, computers, brush, household garbage, and demolition waste. So if you're bringing any item to the landfill, you're going to enter at the scale house, and there's a picture of that here. This is where you are weighed before and after to determine how much waste you brought into the landfill. And here's a picture, just in case nobody's seen the landfill or doesn't know what one looks like. This is the demolition cell that was taken about a year ago. One thing before we go through our website that I want to talk about is the Keep Blount Beautiful recycling collections. We have 2 of these each year. Earth Day recycling is held in April, and America Recycles Day is held in November. These are collections for hard to dispose of items for proper recycling and reuse. These items include electronics, clothes, housewares, eyeglasses. Please note that this is not a household hazardous waste collection day. No paint, light bulbs, or batteries, chemicals, anything like that will be accepted. It's just kind of a service that we like to provide for other items. So I want to go through our website to show you the resources we have in terms of waste disposal. The first page is how and where to recycle. So if you go to our website, keepblountbeautiful.org, and click the resources tab, the first page here is how and where to recycle. And if you scroll down, we have a list of accepted items for recycling in Blount County and a list of unaccepted items. We also have information on where to recycle, whether you live in Blount County, the city of Alcoa, or the city of Maryville. And we also have information on other items for recycling. At the bottom of the page, there is recycling FAQs covering questions such as single stream recycling, cardboard, recycling contamination, along with many other questions. And if you head back to the top of the page and click the resources tab again, the second page down is household hazardous waste. On this page, we cover what household hazardous waste is and where to dispose of it. So we have information on the Blount County Recycling Center as well as other options. So you can see paint, batteries, electronics, appliances, light bulbs. medications, printer ink, used oil, and propane tanks. All that information is on there. And if you head back to that resources tab, the third page down is trash services. This page will give information on trash pickup in the city of Alcoa, the city of Maryville, and Blount County, along with information on the landfill. And the last page I want to show you, again, under the resources tab, the fifth page down is printable guides. We have a household hazardous waste brochure and a recycling and Blount County brochure that was made for us that details a lot of good information. We also have some documents that detail accepted and unaccepted recycling and household hazardous waste in the county. So that concludes the Blount County Waste Disposal Seminar. I have contact information for Keep Blount Beautiful on this page. Feel free to call or email us anytime. I also have the contact information for City of Alcoa, City of Maryville, and Blount County places for us to take our waste, so you can contact them with any questions as well. Also, feel free to use our website as a resource, and thank you so much for joining us.